You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hi there, and welcome back to the Tristan channel. To start off with, I must admit, with the time constraints I've been having, I'm quite chuffed and pleased with myself with how much I've managed to achieve, and in terms of content on this channel. Sorry, I got indigestion. Always getting, don't know why. So these certain coffees I get indigestion drinking. I did have a takeout as well, so. But yeah, so I did some like music stuff, and another one I had fun doing is the one I uploaded before this video was a review for. I still have it here actually because I've pretty much recorded it on the same night. Come here, you little bugger. So when you work in the sort of job I do, you start talking to inanimate objects. Which is, I did a review for this Runes, Unlock the Secrets of Stones. Nice little kit. Get a book and some stones in a little bag to carry on, and in the bag I got a map. But yeah, to find out more about that, if you haven't seen it already, go and check that video out. Especially if you're into that sort of stuff, or you just like Viking stuff. It's just a nice little something, if you like just collecting Viking stuff, it's good to have. You don't have to be into that sort of stuff. You just, just nice to have if you like Viking things. So, but in this video, we are returning to the world of the paranormal. We're returning to the shadows where things lurk, where you find naked weird bastards in the woods, which is sometimes what we see, don't we, on these videos. But anyway, yes, we're going back to the freaky deaky paranormal thing. Yes, indeed we are. And for that, that wasn't scripted. So for this one, in order to do that, we are going to pay a visit to Goose Pimples. Yes, yes, Brian, we're going over to see Goose Pimples. Yes, we are. And today they've got 10 ghost videos, so scary. Your therapist will give up on you. Well, I don't know about that, Brian, but we'll go see, shall we? Yes. Can you see Cool Whip? So yeah, it's good show. They better have some bloody scary videos in there, because otherwise I'm not going to impress. But then again, all I can say is you'll have to like I said, I should say it more often. To be fair, it is subjective, isn't it? Because I think as when I was a kid, for those who are new to the channel, I grew up watching Hammer. Can I just say, right, our TV today is so silly, and I'm not condoning certain things and all that. But all I can say to you is this, right? When I was a kid, I think it's also your TV shows like The Sharp, where there'd be lots of swearing. But when I was a kid, we had films like Clash the Titans, like Sand and Sandals movie, which back then you saw quite a bit of breast, and that was before Watershed. All the things that we hide children from, I was exposed to it because back then, different attitudes. So if it was a Greek tale and they were wearing scantily clad tunics or is it tunics, robes, togas? That's it. With their breasts popping out, you'd see it, and no one cared. But yeah, I used to watch. But I grew up watching, in terms of horror, I used to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, all those sort of films, classics, Hammer especially as well. And things, if you watched Hammer, go back and watch Hammer films, right? And bear in mind, they put these on TV before Watershed, before there even was a Watershed. And yeah, some of them are quite saucy. You got like was it Vampire Lesbian Lovers, Countess Dracula or something like that, and there's another one similar to that where it's literally girl on girl, and you saw boobs. Yeah. So they didn't hold back in my day. In my day, we didn't hold back, but you had it in your face. I wasn't complaining. It's like people just say to me, "Oh, I bet you've never seen this." I'm like, "You'll be surprised what I've seen. You'll be surprised what I've seen." And that's just by watching Hammer films. But yeah, so in a way, I get desensitized to it. The Exorcism of Emily Rose, for some reason, that sort of unsettled me a bit. Not because it was a true story, because it wasn't. It's bollocks. But it was still something about it that unsettled me. Japanese horrors I love way better. We used to do it well in the classics. Our classics, like the Hammer horror, did it from a different angle. It did it from a literature, theatre kind of thing, kind of way. It wasn't about being in your face gore. You know what I mean? It's, especially if you're somebody who loves reading books or is good at reading books, or you have that literate mind, or that sort of trying to get the word of it. There's a certain genre about it, a certain thing, a panache that it had. But anyway, so for me to watch this stuff, it's something like ooh. Some things will make it ooh, but in terms of like losing sleep at night, nah. The thing is, let me know in the comment. Like I said, it's subjective. I've been desensitized to the realm of the paranormal. So let me know in the comments if any of the videos you see do freak you out a bit. Let me know why, if you can. Just out of interest. Or just let me know which ones freak you out. And, let me know if you've seen any channels that I should react to as well. But yeah, let me know, because it's subjective, you see. Because I could be there going, ooh, ew, and you could be sitting there going, oh my God. You know what I mean? So I may think, it's not. I didn't think it was scary, and you're probably sitting there going, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you are, but you know what I mean? It's subjective, isn't it? So anyway, enough of me. But I like to get to know you guys. So enough of that. Without further ado, let's go and see how scary these videos are, shall we? Let's do this. Oh yeah. So also, if you're of a younger generation. Also, if you are just a fan of Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, and you love those actors so much, or have a respect for those actors, because even if it was Lord of the Rings, especially with Christopher Lee, go back and watch the Hammer films. You would love, or you'd be astounded or amazed by the level of acting. It's and Hammer films, they're dated, and the effects look cheap. But yeah, but it's dated. It's good though. But yeah, and all I can say there, I have to get this off the chest. But man, every time because I've seen like old films on YouTube. Was it back in the old Hollywood days? It's like, oh my God, the men and women in it back then were so attractive. It's like, what the, wow, it's crazy. I know, wow. But I mean, bloody hell. I mean. Yeah, like I said in the introduction, yeah, some of the vampire films, they did. These days, when you become more grown up, you might be sitting and it's a bit awkward watching this with my parents. Back then, we didn't bat an eyelid, which is funny because when you're younger, because they don't want to explain it to you, it's quiet. It's a quiet situation. But as you get old, but it's weird because as you get older. It's awkward. It's like, look, why are you feeling awkward watching this? I used to watch lesbian vampire lovers and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Or Lust for a Vampire, Kiss for a Vampire, Lust for a Vampire. You know what I mean? It's like I've seen boobs and girls kissing. You know what I mean? It's like it's mental. But yeah, no, yeah. Go, even if that gets you to watch the Hammer films, just watch it. Just in the interest of science, just go watch it, because it's you'll be like, and they let people put this on daytime TV. Yeah, it was, especially he was at Vampire Circus. There's a bit where one of the vampires is it's not as nude graphic as like modern day films, but the thing is, you do see boobs. he's still in his clothes. And the thing is, in vampire films, typically, a lot of the women were topless, and that's because of vampire. If it was about female vampires, they're all naked. Typically, though, it was the other way around. If it was a guy, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's just, well, mind it's back then. It's the director's prerogative, isn't it? But you'll be like, and you could watch some daytime TV. But yeah, even if you're not a fan of horror, you'll probably actually like them. Even if you're not a fan of horror, you probably preach it. It might be more your caliber, or your je ne sais. There's a je ne sais quoi about them, you know. But yeah, just go check them out, especially if you're a fan of Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, because if you think they're good at acting and Lord of the Rings and all that sort of stuff, yeah. So sorry to go on, but I love it. But yeah, it's quite funny as well, though. When you think about it, it's just so hilarious. The things we're not allowed to watch on TV now. But mind you saying that, it's like, so you have to be 18 to watch Terminator, but you're selling us toys. The only way you could sell that toy is if the parents let the kids watch Terminator. And back in the 80s, when we watched Terminator on daytime television, the only difference is later on is with Terminator, they cut out the sex scene before Watershed, but played it unedited on, you know, stupid, I know, but it was too late by then when they were selling the action figures and all that sort of shit. It was too late. We saw Sarah Connor and Carl Reese go at it. It was too late. You know what I mean? But it's just mental, the way TV's changed these days. Well, saying that, some of them do get brave and get more graphic than what it was, so fair play. But then again, you're still not allowed to watch it if you're not old enough. You can see what I'm getting at. It's just bizarre and weird. But yeah, go check it out. It's good. It's dated, but go check it out. It's really good stuff. Good acting. It's the caliber of actors in it. Hey.
YouTuber Panji Batualang typically focuses his content around wildlife, specifically catching snakes, crocodiles, and other reptiles. On this specific day, he and his crew were out at night in the forest searching for frogs to use as snake feed. He has never posted anything about the paranormal, the occult, or the extraterrestrial before. But in this video, they discovered something that may have converted them into tinfoil hat wearers. Did you see that?
No.
Watch closely.
Is it this side? What did I say earlier? It's a naked weirdo bastard. It's Gollum. It's Gollum on his way to the studio for finding the hunt for Gollum. But yeah, it's a naked weirdo bastard in the woods. If you go down to the woods today, you're going to be in for a shocking surprise that will require therapy as it gets burnt into your eyes. Oi, put your clothes on, mate.
A rail-thin, pale, hunched-over figure sneaks past a group as they walk into the forest.
Even from this screen, I could... Sorry to interrupt, but from the screen, I'm sorry, but that is a naked person. I could see that clearly. That is a naked guy, either a weirdo or someone who's drunk who's just got lost or got dumped in the woods as a prank. Either way, it's a naked weirdo dude, or drunk dude, or whatever. Or it could be one of their friends doing it for part of the thing.
First, none of them notice what happened, and they trek on blissfully ignorant.
Kok gue merinding ya? Hah? Sama sama jembatan gue udah sekian.
That was until one member of the group, Alpri, noticed something out of the corner of his eye and turned to try and see it. When he did, the group immediately gave chase.
Apaan?
Oh, they're Ramboing it. They're going for it. They're Ramboing it. As Casper Sight would say, they're Ramboing it. When he fell over, I thought he tackled him, and he's like, "Oh, his penis!"
Apaan itu, Pak?
Lu lihat ya tadi, Pak?
Lihatlah. Merinding, Pak.
Pak, review dulu, Pak. Review, Pak. Gambarnya, Pak. Gue penasaran, Pak.
Siap,
Ada yang punya HP nggak cover
Yeah, he's long gone, mate.
Bentar, matiin dulu ya.
He's like, "Where's my pants?"
Tar dulu. Tar dulu. Dah. Gue matiin dulu lampu biar kelihatan. Mana? Apaan ya? Nih. Tar dulu. Gimana sih itu? Tuh.
Oh, I showed him. Sorry, but we can't see it there. On my last video, I saw that runes. It's quite an old one. I got this old ring. It's got the compass on, which is technically not Viking. It's more New Age. Well, later on in Victorian, in Renaissance. And I got a rune. Can't see it well. A rune ring. I got one that's similar to that, where the runes you can spin it like a spinner, like a fidgeter ring finisher, and it glows in the dark. That's what she said.
Anjir, apaan tuh? Iya bener, udah nongol dari pas kita udah turun tadi.
Iya, pas dari tangga.
Coba lagi ulang.
Coba benerin. Yang tadi, Pak.
Enggak, back sedikit lagi, sedikit. Ah, dari sini aja.
Tuh,
Nah,
tuh.
Selalu gua nggak lihat itu, nggak ada gua lihat apapun.
Gua juga yang pegang kamera nggak lihat.
Nah, cuma dari sini, pala gua berat, sakit banget. Apa gua bilang? Pas gua noleh ke kanan, ada yang lari. Iya anjir, merinding, parah loh, merindingnya tuh gua tuh. Iya, apaan ya? Hah? Emang di sini emang suka ada kayak gitu? Baru ini gua ngalamin seumur hidup. Gua tinggal di sini lama. Anjing, larinya kenceng banget. Kenceng asli. Orang lu tubruk gak kena kan? Tadi siapa yang nubruk sampai jatuh? Gak kena kan, langsung hilang kan? Makanya ditubruk Apri.
Anak kecil mah mungkin nggak yang gitu, Mak.
Makanya.
Pelangi, Pak. Ngeri, Pak.
Teman-teman, ini udah gak sehat. Sumpah udah gak sehat banget. Tadi kita sempat lihat burung hantu. Memang di sini banyak burung hantu. Gagak pun masih ada, teman-teman. Bisa kita temui di sekitar sini. Karena memang daerah dekat rumah saya ini itu memang saya sering. Memang di sini banyak burung hantu. Gagak pun masih ada, teman-teman. Bisa kita temui di sekitar sini. Karena memang daerah dekat rumah saya ini itu memang saya sering edukasi teman-teman.
Oh yeah, and I hope you've seen this video, because I need to throw in some really cool information. It's a kind of epiphany as well, because no one has suggested this whatsoever in the comments, and it's the most unlikely thing you'll think of, but it's common. And when you hear about it, it's like, oh my god, because it could explain a lot of the paranormal sounds that you hear in the forest, right? Now, as you know, I love crows and ravens and stuff like that, right? There's this woman who has a pet raven. Oh, I'm getting chicken. Well, I'll get a chicken for it, right? And she's explained, because they're really intelligent and they can mimic voices, right? This never actually occurred to me, even though it should be on the list of explanations. I have not seen it anywhere on any video seen by a skeptic or anyone who lives in the forest. No one has said this, and yet when you hear it, it makes so much sense. I'm not saying it's the key answer to it all, right? But because ravens can mimic voices and noises of animals, and all kinds of fucked up noises from screaming and stuff, right? If you live in the woods that actually has a population of ravens in, right? Chances are, when you go into the forest and you're thinking, oh my god, it's a shadow bastard or some freaky paranormal shit going on, chances are it could actually be a raven. Because a raven will speak to you in a person's voice, especially if it sees you, or just go through its noises that it's been practicing. Because sometimes they reproduce a sound. I mean, they're so clever that they know what to say and what sound to use to give you signs like affection, stuff like that. So they're really clever. But also, just like we would practice talking or doing our ABCs, as I suppose you could say, they will go through the sounds. Isn't that mind blowing? It's so simple but mind-blowing that it's like, oh my God, why has that never occurred to me? Why has that never occurred to anyone? That's incredible, isn't it? So when you hear like someone going, hello, in the forest, you think, fuck, I'm the only one out here, and you think it's a ghost, it could be a raven just saying hello. Amazing, isn't it? Simple but amazing. And sorry, I just had to throw it in there because I've nearly forgot because I wanted to put this on the video. Amazing. It's like, oh my God, that never occurred to me. I put it on Casper Site's video once, I put it in the comments. As soon as I learned about it and he uploaded a video, I was like, mate, I hope you see this comment, but this... Ain't that incredible? It's like, so when you hear scream in the woods, that could be a raven just going through its sound. It picked up the sound and is practicing it. Or if it's saying, hello, or, doing any noise, any human or other animal noise, or strange noise. And it's like, if you have ravens in that area, or if it's in the woods, if you live near the woods, or you're going out in the woods, and in that area you have a raven population, or ravens are known to go in that area, it could be a raven that's doing that. Isn't that fucked up and amazing?
Di sini, masyarakat di sini buat ngejaga dan melestarikan.
They did not manage to grab hold of whatever it was they were chasing.
It's a naked weirdo bastard.
But that was probably for the better. I mean, just look at it. As they were about to find out though, that would not be the last they saw of the strange figure. It still wanted...
It does look like a naked person going out and oh God, you know what I mean? Like, you know, being caught out in the bath.
to wish them a fond farewell.
Palabas pa! Palabas pa!
Sige, lari niya barusan. Hilang ako.
Just throw him a Snickers or some clothes.
Ba, dapat gagambar ba?
Oh, is that his feet?
Dapat pa! Dapat palabas pa!
Is that his feet? Up the camera.
Lihat na yok na diok.
It vanished into the leaves before anyone could lay a finger on it. The figure does not look human at all, nor does it look like any common forest-dwelling animal. So what on earth is it? A cryptid? Something extraterrestrial? Or do you have a better idea? Leave any that
It blatantly looks... I could see... I don't need glasses. It blatantly does look like a naked person.
you have down below. Number 9. Beyond the oil wells. Paranormal investigator Alan Bari had set his sights on a new, terrifying adventure at an abandoned settlement in Saudi Arabia. It was once tied to a successful oil facility that had been shut down and abandoned years prior. When Alan had asked around about the settlement, everyone told him to stay away, as there had been multiple sightings of strange figures and unexplainable nocturnal activity. All of this just spurred him on more, going on a solo, late-night investigation, where he soon realised that nobody was joking about the area.
Ooh, creepy.
السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين.
Exactly, mate. Bismillah.
يا هم مخيف ومرعب في عيون هناك. والله يا إنه المكان مرعب. وش سالفة النيران هذه يا جماعة؟ كأنها شبة نار. وش دي؟ أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. السقف. شجرة جوة الغرفة. شفته؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Bismillah.
والله الشجرة.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, look at you. Hello.
During his trek, he documented a series of increasingly frightening anomalies, from window shutters opening by themselves with no breeze, to a set of glowing eyes following him around. But while he tried to put it all down to local cats, he was soon proved wrong when he
I forgot I had a fan. We're getting a bit hot.
saw a shadowy, humanoid figure moving around a ruined structure.
Bismillah.
He went to check out the building to see if there was anyone squatting that he had missed. But there was nobody inside at all. After he discovered the figure and the lack of anyone around, he abandoned his investigation, feeling as though he was being stalked. What do you think happened during this video? Was he really being followed by a shadowy entity? Or is there another explanation? Number 8. Reflections of the Past. A young traveller was staying in an isolated hotel next to a forest, and decided it would be rude not to film a room tour for his followers. He recorded the video and posted it, waiting to see what people thought of his room, but they caught wind of something much more disturbing that he didn't notice until it was pointed out. Take a look for yourself.
Guys, we arrived in the hotel of Lucknow.
Oh, God. Oh, did you see what I see? A long black head, grudge bitch, hiding in the corner, looking at him through the bastard mirror. Oh, it's a terrible one, sorry.
Notice until it was pointed out. Take a look for yourself.
Guys, we arrived in the hotel of Lucknow.
Ooh.
Did you see it?
Oh, yes.
As he pans the camera past the mirror, the reflection shows a pale woman with an unsettling gaze, and he swears he was locked in and alone that night. So
Sure, it's not his girlfriend.
what could this be? Some kind of camera trickery? Or is the hotel truly haunted? Leave your thoughts down in the comments.
Yeah, she doesn't look exactly scary, does she? I don't know. It could be, like, because of the way it works. Could be his girlfriend every day. Who can say?
Number 7. Knock Knock. A woman named Larita was spending a normal afternoon in her house with her kids, but she was soon disturbed by a sinister presence trying to enter her home. It all started when she saw something out of the corner of her eye and was so convinced that someone had broken in, she got her friend to record their investigation, which is when they realized that they were dealing with something paranormal.
Shit. Oh, what happened? Dude, run. There's a guy inside. Run. Hey, where's your sister? She's in her room sleeping. She's inside? Yeah.
Yeah. Just leave one of the kids there.
Dude, there's a shadow right there. What the heck? Told you there's somebody in here.
Or could it be the door, little girl that's in there casting a shadow on the door? If she's still in there. We'll find out today.
Amber. Dude,
Nah,
what was that?
the door just closed over there.
Amber. Baby, come here. Are you in here?
Oh,
Dude. Like, pull the door back.
oh my god.
What is that? Someone's at the front door. What do I do?
Go to the front door, yes.
Dude, nobody's there. No one's at the front door.
Who rung the doorbell then?
It's knocking, but there's nobody there. Dude.
There's no one there.
So open the door and back fist, Bosh. But don't do that because it might be the daughter, because you can't see anyone there. Could be your daughter stood there going, "Let me in, mum."
No.
But why would she be going, "Dug, dug, dug"? Lap cell.
The
Have
nurse is
it.
coming back. It's getting louder and louder.
Oh my. Now it's the doorbell again?
What is going on here?
The doors banging and strange feeling throughout the video is
God, fuck me, screaming settled me. See, kids screaming or people screaming will put me on edge a bit.
already unsettling enough. But the weirdest part was the situation at the front of the house. The doorbell was ringing.
Dude, nobody's there. No one's at the front door.
But it's certain that there was nobody there at all. The abrupt end to the video left a lot of people confused. What did she see before the camera cut? Could it be the presence of a mimic or some other kind of entity? Leave your thoughts and theories down below.
No follow-up? Damn.
Number 6. From Eyes to Human. Paranormal creator Dee's Dark Adventures was live streaming to her audience whilst exploring an open field at night.
Excuse me a second. I'm seeing shadows in the corner of my eye, so I thought I'd go and grab a meal near.
After a while of wandering around, Dee began reporting a strong smell of burning, but not wood or anything natural. She said the smell was almost chemical. Then the atmosphere completely shifted, and Dee realised that she was not alone.
I smell something burnt, like... not wood. I don't know what that smell was. It was quick. Where are those
Sorry, it was something I eaten.
damn geese come from? They sound like they're getting louder. What is that? All the way over there. What is that? It's way across the field, so it's blurry. Woo!
Keep the camera steady, love. Get back
It's
on.
making noise over here. Let's go over here. Oh, I got you guys zoomed in. I'm sorry. Is that a tail? I don't know, man, but it's big, and I'm not going over there
That's what she said.
to see. I just seen a little bit of movement, and it's black, and there's nothing. It's too big to be a tree trunk. I don't know what it is. I don't want to think about it. I just show you guys and... Ah!
Bring out the hammer.
What the fuck is that?
At first, she thought she had seen the shadow of an animal or a tree trunk, but as she continued to investigate, she noticed something that defied all logic.
What is that? Ooh. Oh. What the? You look like a person. Oh my god. Oh my god.
you see what she saw. A
Won't turn your back to it.
tall, dark figure lurks between the trees and branches. She only saw a pair of glowing eyes at first, and because human eyes do not reflect particularly strongly in the light, so she thought she was safe, until she watched the figure unfurl itself and poke its head up. Luckily, she didn't stick around to find out what the beast was capable of, but what could it have been?
Ah! What the? It looked like a person!
And how long was it watching Dee explore the silent field? Was it waiting for her to walk past unknowingly into its trap? Or is there another possibility?
I just saw a head poke.
Number 5. Stealth Camp Gone Wrong. The creator behind the Abandoned Camper YouTube channel is known for her paranormal stealth camps, so when she went to explore an abandoned asylum in Ontario, Canada, she thought she had already seen it all. What she didn't know was that the asylum had a disturbing history, consisting of invasive procedures, medical malpractice, and neglect. So when she went to explore, she immediately felt the tension in the air grow thin as he walked in.
I think we're almost there. I've heard this place has security, but we'll see how much we can get away with. We're not going to be, disruptive or anything. We just want to have some looking around to do. I see a building. I also just heard some voices. And
She could hear strange, disembodied voices echoing through the empty fields ahead, and even spotted a light anomaly just drifting in the distance, seemingly unattached to anything. But as unsettled as she was, she carried on until she heard someone or something pay her a visit.
something just ran up behind me. Anyways, I was trying to record this building for you, and I was facing it, and something fucking comes running at me from this way. Holy crap, I wish I got that. Okay, that was so freaky. Okay. Well, I guess here's a good place to tell you guys what this place is. So, this right here, like I said, is Ontario's hospital. This is where they would do lobotomies, they would do shock therapy, lots of other sick kind of experiments like that. Which a lot of the information on this place is...
She says that as she was recording footage of the front of the building, she heard footsteps charging at her from out of the darkness. Perhaps they didn't want to be reminded of the experiments that took place inside. When this happened, the explorer trusted her gut and didn't enter the building, opting instead to set up her stealth camp in the adjacent woods.
I'm still kind of freaked out by that person running at me. I've never had that happen before, and I've seen videos on it happening, but definitely wish I got that one on film for you guys. Anyways, now that we've, stirred up some energy, let's go find somewhere to sleep.
But finding a suitable place to camp for the night was proving difficult, as she had already disturbed something around that area.
I thought I found a good spot. I hear a woman screaming. The road is right behind me, so I think maybe it was just like someone in their car screaming, but still.
Or a raven.
So, while there aren't any cars driving by, this tree and that tree there, I think, are gonna be my trees for the night. This spot actually looks pretty good.
A woman's scream pierced the silence leaving the explorer terrified. After a while, she was able to find somewhere she felt safe enough to set up camp and tried to rationalize the scream to herself.
I'm gonna set up the hammock, and I'm just gonna show you guys my finished setup because I don't really want to be a beacon of light in this little forest next to the asylum and with the road right there. Also, you guys don't want to...
There was no passing traffic or any footsteps indicating someone walking past. This left the explorer and her viewers deeply unsettled. And can you blame them?
Hello? Oh, it's in the corner. Whoops. Oh, get out! Shit!
Number 4. Proof at 2 a.m. At around 2 a.m, this homeowner experienced something that convinced him that he wasn't crazy. See, he had been dealing with strange anomalies in his home for months, ranging from phantom breaths on his neck to disembodied voices. The man had no idea how to prove any of it to himself or anyone else, so he began recording his investigations. This clip was caught after he heard a violent bang nearby that scared his dog, Frau, showing that the entity in his home had been no imaginary affair.
Ok, confirmamos que sí es porque ya desquitó.
He enters one of his rooms only to be faced with a horrific sight. Behind his closet door, inside a structural gap, 2 pale, childlike hands were pressed against the frosted glass, completely still, almost beckoning him to open the door and take a look. As he got closer, he feared that a child may have snuck in somehow and gotten themselves stuck, or maybe it was a prank. So he tiptoed gingerly towards the door, only for the situation to get 10 times scarier.
Hola. Ay, chinga tu madre. No mames.
The second he lines his hand up with the hands on the door, a distorted, bloated face presses into the glass too.
Ay, chinga tu madre.
That's why you need one of these
Completely contradicting the small nature of the hands. This event was the final straw, leading the man to completely abandon his home to seek safety and someone to figure out what the hell was going on. What do you think of this encounter? What on earth could have been lurking inside a structural gap in his storage closet? Do you have any ideas?
Ay, chinga tu madre.
Number
I mean, considering that we only have his word for it, could it be his girlfriend or could it be his daughter if he's got a family? I don't know. Who can say?
3. Watching him, following him. A man was returning to his apartment building one evening, but luckily for him, on this day, he had stopped to give the windows a glance, which was how he saved himself from one of the creepiest situations of his life.
I'm outside of my apartment building and there's something watching me from my window.
Yeah.
Hold up. I don't know what or who that is, but it keeps watching me,
It's cast out hammer.
following me.
look, one, I'm a geek, yeah, and two, I just love this hammer so much. It's literally, you can actually use this in the kitchen to mince meat with. It's a hollow metal. It's quite sturdy. You could probably put a nail on the wall. There's probably dent it, but you know what I mean. It's quite sturdy. It's not to scale, but I mean it's big enough for me. That's what she said. It looks like a force hammer compared to the size of my face and hands. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just like it.
My God. Okay. And as soon as I run back upstairs, it's gonna disappear. What do you want?
A very thin neck.
A weary, dark figure with a pale grey face stares at him from his apartment window. A lot of viewers were convinced the figure was the shadow of a coat rack or something hanging on a hanger, but the figure is so solid and defined. Are there coat racks that look that humanoid?
But surely he would see what it is when he gets to upstairs the house. He goes, there's nothing there in the window, so...
It definitely couldn't be fabric hanging. The shape just doesn't make sense. The creepiest part of this video is what the man said though. He observes that the figure seems to be tracking his movements, vanishing every time he got to the door. Was it waiting for him to enter the building in ode to something sinister? Or was there something else happening in this video? Leave your thoughts on this one in the comments down below.
He's good, isn't he?
Number 2. The Midnight Melody. Kat Snaps lives in Tuaia, Washington, and documented a horrifying reoccurring phenomenon next to the river behind her home. At around 1 AM some nights, the same strange thing happens, and once she was able to catch it on camera.
Okay, so as you can see, it's pitch black out there, right? I live on a river, and there's no lights. So if there's anyone there, but like, it's pitch black. So just listen for a moment, okay? And tell me that you would not be wowed by this.
What the fuck? It's Ariel.
A haunting, melodic song drifts across the river.
Again, with what I've found out lately, I'm not saying it is, but that could be a raven. It's so fucked up, isn't it? It's like, wow.
The night is pitch black, but the song is clear as day. A few commenters were suspicious of it being anything unexplainable, saying that many people could be living near the river. So Kat made this video in response.
Okay, so this is where I was filming that last night with the singing, okay? So, like, I mean, look, it was coming from that direction out there. So, somebody is obviously singing. I know it's a person. It's not like a scary witch or something, but
it's Ariel.
Yeah, like why at midnight in the pitch black in the wilderness? Like that's odd.
So if the song itself,
you were surprised what few women would do on quite a few bottles of Prosecco,
comes from over in the sticks, who could it possibly be? Ancient folklore and mythology often points to either sirens, fays, or harpies when it comes to beautiful, disembodied singing. So
herpes? I know you said harpies.
What could it be? Is something trying to lure Kat out to the river at night? Or is there something else going on? Number 1. Vanished in a blink. TikTok user Janet posted a creepy video that went viral. Her son was dancing out in front of the Ring doorbell in the evening. But as he was having fun, something struck out of nowhere and left him shivering. Take a look.
Lightning?
There's light flash.
A huge flash of light appears in the sky behind the boy. It appears for a split second, illuminating the area around it,
Yeah, it's called lightning.
before vanishing as quick as it was there. Is there some kind of extraterrestrial tomfoolery going on?
No.
What do you think?
Lightning.
Let us know.
One, I can see it's lightning, and when he slows it down, oh, just then, hang on, if I rewind it. Watch it again when he slows down, it's lightning. You can see it's lightning.
Is there some kind of extraterrestrial tomfoolery going on? What do you think?
Nah, lightning.
Let us know.
See, look, that you can see that was lightning.
Watch closely. Notice how
Haven't seen lightning before, boy.
the fur seems to match the grass and foliage.
That's
Its
what she said.
proportions, long arms, forward-leaning upper body. The object flying off the shelf is especially creepy. Might be in this detail. Her face looks ghostly pale.
Oh, I've seen that
Her
one.
eyes pitch black.
Well then, that was Goose Pimples. They were good, weren't they? Yeah, I reckon guy in the woods at the beginning, naked dude. At the end with the kid, it's definitely lightning. You can see it was lightning. It's like, of all the years I've been on this planet, that's lightning. So, let me know which ones freaked you out. Let me know your thoughts on the videos, etc. And yeah, did you know that thing about ravens? Because that was bloody interesting, wasn't it? My friend, I found that out. So, as always, thanks for taking the time to watch these with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe, because one, costs you nothing. Two, why not? People will subscribe to anything these days. But three, most important of all, it'd be great to have you with us. So until next time, take care and be well.